Hey everyone, on this week's show, I'm going to tell you the 10 reasons I am excited for my first trip to Disney's California Adventure.
That's right. And in honor of the Oscars this week, I'm going to talk about the Oscar that Walt Disney won in 1939 for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. All that and more on this week's show. Hello out there, everybody. Welcome to this week's show. My name is Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
And I cannot even believe we are doing it. I think we're going to actually put out a show every week through the move.
Yes.
We're 2 days late.
We're 2 days late, but we're on it.
We're recording.
And we have a TV on the wall.
We got a TV on the wall.
We've got computers, equipment, a table. Like we're doing stuff up in here.
That's right. And you've got new ears.
I do have new ears. These were brought back to me as a gift from your folks when they were at Disney the other week. And I believe they are officially called Minnie's Poppies and Lace Ears.
Well, they have.
And I got to say, right now, after having moved and unpacked and installed and done 1,000 billion things for the last 4 days, I am nothing but poppies and lace.
That is the first thing that comes to mind every time I think about you.
I know.
Poppies and lace.
I know it is.
Well, they're transcendent on you.
Oh, nice. Thanks, hon. That's what I was going for, was transcendent today.
Okay, so yeah, we're a couple days late. We apologize for that. It's just been a hot mess up in here, and it's still a hot mess. We're looking at box upon box upon box. But we love this show, and so we wanted to absolutely get one out this week.
Yes.
Also, we're still on pace to surpass our all-time monthly high, so we need to get one out before the end of the month.
Well, and I wanted to get one out this week because next weekend we'll be announcing our May prize pack. So I wanted to make sure we got one out this week so that next week you guys were totes surprised that we got a prize pack. And just as a hint, can I give a hint?
It depends on the hint. It's likely just to be telling what it is, but go ahead.
A hint. We are launching it on May the 4th.
Oh, Lord. That's a giveaway.
That's a good hint.
It's a giveaway.
That's
it's a giveaway hint. It's a giveaway to the giveaway, but it doesn't matter. It's going to blow up anyway. People are going to love it.
It's a good hint.
So keep your ears out for that. Hey, so we saw where some downloads came in this week.
Okay.
I'm going to get a lot wrong on this one today, so I apologize to all of you folks in these towns. Crevecoeur, Missouri.
Crevecoeur. How you spell that?
Crevecoeur. Crevecoeur.
I think you nailed it.
Missouri. It's a suburb west of St. Louis.
I think you nailed it.
We drove nearby there.
Mm-hmm.
Waxahachie, Texas.
Oh, I love that.
Which is directly south of Dallas. San Francisco, California.
Okay. Heads up.
We love Frisco. And, okay, I'm going to get this. This is a little town northwest of Naples, right on the Italian coast. Madragone.
Nice.
Italy.
Did Stanley Tucci go there?
I'm sure he probably did. I'm sure he did. Hey.
Have I managed to mention Stanley Tucci in all of our episodes
since you started watching Stanley Tucci? Probably.
I think I have.
So we are so grateful for all the downloads. We are so grateful for all the folks out there from all these cities. If we mention your city or if we don't, add us. We still got stickers, right?
We have stickers, and I'm going to find them. They're
in a box somewhere.
Definitely in a box, and I will find them and I will send you a sticker. This year. I'll definitely do it this year.
I just realized that the Mickey is not here. The Mickey.
He's right over there.
He's right over. Oh gosh. If only I could use the force.
If only.
Okay.
Was that a hint on the next giveaway?
I don't know. Was it? Hey, you want to talk about what's going on Main Street?
Yes.
All right. So really cool thing. Walt Disney World is going to build 2 new solar arrays. You know, they got that cool solar array that looks like Mickey Mouse, on property at Walt Disney World. You're not aware of it?
Not even a little bit. Does my face? Does my face say that?
Yeah, it does.
Do you call it a solar array?
Yeah.
What is a solar array?
It's a whole farm of solar panels for solar energy.
And they've got one shaped like Mickey.
Oh, it's only enormous. It's on every map we've ever looked at for Disney World. We drive by it every single time we're down there.
You know I don't do maps.
I know.
I'm not good at maps.
Yeah, so they're going to build 2 new solar arrays on property, and once done, it will power 40% of all Walt Disney World operations via solar.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I think
Go Disney.
That's pretty strong. Boardwalk Inn is opening July the 2nd. I mean, it's been open for all these places I'm about to mention have been open for DVC.
Okay.
To a degree.
Yes.
But everybody can go.
Everybody.
Can go to Boardwalk Inn on July 2nd. Disney's Beach Club, May 30th. Disney's Wilderness Lodge, June 6th. And Disney's Polynesian Village in July. So, you know what that means? That means all that Moana stuff's going to be done.
All right.
In July.
I'm for it.
Disneyland is reopening in just a couple of days now.
Yay!
Yay it's only for California residents, based on the last thing I saw. For now, the parking decks will open at 6 a.m. and they are not offering tram service.
Huh.
The Blue Bayou has started taking reservations.
So wait a second. That means you park in the parking decks and you're huffing it in.
And you walk.
Okay.
And you walk.
That's interesting.
But you start at 6 a.m. You're fine.
Well, I mean, they offer the trams and stuff, or they didn't do trams at Disney World. We don't know. We don't do trams. I'm not being elitist.
You are a little bit.
I am not being Disney elitist.
You are a little bit.
I thought we did the trams. I was thinking about the buses.
Yeah, not those. Not
we don't really do the buses either.
So elitist.
Take an Uber.
And Rise of the Resistance virtual queue times were announced for Disneyland, 7 a.m. and noon.
Nice. You can do it, kids.
Yeah, you can. 7 a.m. is only available to guests with reservations at Disneyland, not California Adventure. It changed and it caught your attention.
I did. I like it. I love this little TV thing. This is not going to be our permanent setup here. Right? We've got a whole plan for the permanent setup, but I'm loving this little get up that you made up for this week.
Yeah. Credit to Ambient Worlds on YouTube. We've got it muted, but if you look them up, it'll play park music while it does this. So kudos, Ambient World. Construction begins on the connection point between the Star Cruiser, the Galaxy's Edge Star Cruiser Resort, and Galaxy's Edge. You know, the Star Wars resort.
Oh, right. Okay, so we're gonna make transit.
You walk right out of the Star Cruiser into Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, that's
the idea. See, right? You
right
because you board the cruise.
You were staying on
on
planet.
Earth.
Oh, right.
And then you take off.
You're in space, the whole cruise,
and then
you get off.
Your
at
excursion
Galaxy's Edge.
is at Galaxy's Edge and Black Spire Outpost.
Okay.
Cool.
You're so excited.
It's cool. It's
People
cool.
on the podcast can't see your face light up like that, but it was cute.
It's cool. Okay, so they took Trader Sam out of Jungle Cruise, right?
They did, yes.
So they've told us, or they may have already installed what's replacing Trader Sam. Okay. Trader Sam, the character, is not going away necessarily; just the depiction of Trader Sam.
Right? Yeah.
Right. So the idea now is Alberta Falls has partnered with Sam to run a jungle navigation company lost and found booth at the end of your cruise, at the end of your jungle cruise, right? Because things get lost in the jungle.
Things get lost in the jungle.
Right? Sam, being the entrepreneur that he is, though, he has put a sign over the jungle navigation company lost and found, and now it says Trader Sam's gift shop.
That's great.
And so I guess Trader Sam's not seen there at the gift shop. He's out in the jungle looking for more lost and found stuff.
He's
looking for more inventory, really.
Right.
And it looks like maybe the animals of the jungle have taken over the booth.
Okay.
So this is
cute.
It's a really, really
that's inventive.
Yeah, cool idea.
I give them that.
This is exciting. Also speaks to moving towards normal. Walt Disney World has begun hiring for more positions in merchandise, quick service restaurants, attractions, and custodial.
Nice.
So,
all good.
All good things, all moving back towards normal. Thank you, God.
Yes.
Magic Kingdom is getting upgraded lighting stands along the nighttime parade routes.
Ooh.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
We haven't had a nighttime parade in a minute.
Right. Oh, so you're saying that means we will have a nighttime
I hope
parade.
so.
They're doing that on the nighttime
on the parade
routes implying that there will soon be a parade.
I don't know what I'm implying. I just
It was definitely an implication.
It gives me the vapors a little bit. Disney, there are going to be some people that just clutch their pearls crazy over this, but Disney Cruise Lines will require proof of COVID-19 vaccinations in the UK, assuming they ever start running again at all. But when they go to the UK, they will require proof of COVID-19 vaccines. Okay. That might be more of a UK thing than a Disney Cruise Lines thing. Right. Hey, Skyliner crashed.
I heard that
a few days ago, and we're only laughing because no one was hurt. Confirmed, no one was hurt. So
these things have massive bumpers on them.
They do. I mean, I cannot believe they haven't crashed more often.
I'm telling you, they come flying into the stations.
They bring it in hot, man. They bring it in hot.
They bring it in. So
you're gonna love this one. Drawn to Life.
Yes.
In the fall.
Really?
That's what they said. No specific date.
That's
but
exciting.
Drawn to Life in the fall. Look at this.
Nose tail.
Drawn to Life in the fall. That is super exciting.
That
which means
exciting.
if we go in January,
Drawn to Life.
Drawn to Life.
Okay.
So I get a lot of the news stuff from blogmickey.com. They do a wonderful job of curating all the news stories every week, and so they're a really great place to go to keep up with everything. I highly recommend them. There's a thing on there. You can actually track the Disney return to normal on their website. They've got each week, anytime something new changes, even as small as this. I noted this because this was an interesting thing. This week, Walt Disney World is allowing guests to refill and get their own soft drinks and stuff at drink machines.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Okay.
So we went to the DVC lounge.
Right, and Ginger was getting drinks for us.
Ginger was getting drinks for people, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm wondering now if that means it's just go get your own drinks again like it used to be. In the food courts, you can, and quick service places, get your own drinks and refills and all that.
Okay.
So just another, it's a little thing, but it's a sign of returning to normal.
Yep. Okay.
And obviously you're celebrating this last little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, the saga is over. The Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover is officially moving people.
People Mover is open. So I wore my People Mover t-shirt.
It's great.
Apparently this episode is now sponsored by French's Mustard. For those of you watching on YouTube, the TV just flipped to a YouTube ad, which was for French's Mustard, implying that this episode is sponsored by French's Mustard. It's not.
It's not.
French's, but we do use you exclusively. If you would like to sponsor us, then feel free.
That's right, man. We will loop that thing like crazy.
But yes, I'm wearing my People Mover t-shirt in honor. I bought this People Mover t-shirt the last time we were at Disney, and I have not worn it while the People Mover has been down.
Oh, well.
I wasn't wearing it like in protest or anything, but I will just say I have not worn it while the People Mover has been down. Now that it's back up, I feel that I can represent.
Good for you, hon. Good for you. And good for the People Mover.
Good for the People Mover. I'm very excited for the People Mover.
Can we come up with a debate on the fly here?
Well, you said you wanted to redo the last one that we had, which was...
Oh, yeah, that's right. I had a little bit of time to think about... Aaron C. had given us a mini take question. By the way, our dogs are going crazy in this room. And it's just a matter of time before they knock down all of our light stands and cameras and everything.
Yes, I'd give it about 30 seconds.
Yeah, so just be prepared, everybody. So... Aaron C. came up with a great mini take question. It was your favorite Easter eggs in the park. And I felt bad about our answers because we couldn't really come up with anything other than what he had already come up with. So I thought of one, though.
Yes,
in the meantime,
came up with a good one.
I love this. So if you're in the Skipper Canteen offers a lot of great Easter eggs.
Yeah, they do.
From Mrs. Disney's Butterfly Collection to some of the titles of the books in the library room. But
pictures on the wall.
Pictures on the wall. But my favorite thing is I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan, and Jacques Lindsay's Hangar Bar is dedicated or is based on Indiana Jones's pilot friend from the first movie. Well, in Skipper Canteen, if you're sitting in just the right spot, on the shelf above the seats, there is a toolbox, like an old school green metal toolbox. And on it says, J. Lindsay, caution, snake inside.
Yeah.
And so if you're an Indiana Jones fan, you'll recognize that Jacques Lindsay helped him escape at the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and there was a snake in Jacques' plane. It was his pet snake, Reggie.
Yes.
And I love that Easter egg.
Yeah.
So
I
hope
saw
that's
that Easter egg the last time we were at
Yeah.
Skipper Canteen, and you just about died.
I loved it. So I was like, oh my gosh, you know what that lunchbox is? And you were like,
It's a lunchbox, man.
it's a lunchbox.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready for Tomorrowland.
All right, man. Let's
do
go.
it. Okay. So I have been trying to convince you since we, have been in the process of moving to the middle of the country, that now we're in between Disneyland and Disney World.
Yep.
And so I've been trying to convince you that we need to go to Disneyland this year.
Are you about to tell me that you've already booked everything?
I'm not, because it's only for California residents right now.
Right now. No.
But I've got 10 reasons we need to go to Disney California Adventure, because neither of us have ever been there.
Okay. I love this.
Okay. So I'm only mentioning things, by the way, that we can't do at the Florida Disney parks. There's some duplicates.
Sure.
So I'm just mentioning things we can't do. So I'm going to go 10 to 1 with
Is this
one.
just in California Adventure?
It's just California Adventure. So I'm going 10 to 1 with 1 being the main reason we have to go.
Okay. All right. Well,
And this is food, snacks, and attractions.
well, I would expect nothing else.
Right. Okay. So number 10.
Okay.
Sorry, number 10 is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, and it got rethemed. The general consensus is that Twilight Zone Tower of Terror was better.
Okay.
But I like Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. And so I think it would be fun just to see how they did that. Twilight Zone is one of my favorite rides, mostly because of the function of the ride.
Yeah.
That doesn't change.
Okay.
So it's just the story,
story.
and the theming around it, and I think that would be fun to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number 10.
Oh, wow, man, this is going to be good.
It's going to be good, right? Okay. Number 9, Lamplight Lounge. Okay, Lamplight Lounge is known for three main things. Number 1, this is for you, honey, lobster nachos.
Yeah, it is for me.
Lobster nachos.
Two great words put together.
Yeah. I'm going to be having the mini donuts with dipping sauces.
I like the mini donut.
They also have cocktails and a view of Pixar Pier.
Okay.
Like, supposedly, it's just great views of Pixar Pier
All
at
right.
the Lamplight Lounge.
Awesome.
So you can have the lobster nachos. I'm going to have the mini donuts with dipping sauces.
Okay. The thing is, mine's okay. All right, go ahead.
Lobster nachos, honey.
Lobster donuts.
You're welcome. Okay. The next one, a smoothie from Schmoozies. They have really cool fruit smoothies there that are crazy. I can't really describe them until you've seen the pictures. Like, you've seen the pictures of some of those milkshakes that come out of the beach club ice cream shop.
With the, whole cupcakes and stuff in them.
So it's not quite that, because these are fruit smoothies, but they're not trying to,
they're not trying to be healthy.
they're not trying to call it a healthy smoothie. Okay. So a smoothie from Schmoozies. They have mango badness, strawberry banana sensation. They also have coffees, teas, milkshakes, and more. Okay. And the pictures that I saw of these smoothies just look phenomenal.
This is better than the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah. It's
food.
Okay, 2. You're going to love this one. 7. Sorry.
Gosh.
We're not. So I'm not good at going backwards. 7. Paint the Night Parade. This is not currently running. It actually stopped in the spring of 2019. So I don't want to say it's not currently running because of COVID, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it's not currently running because of COVID. And let's just assume that they bring it back.
Okay.
Soon. Disney. This ran at Disneyland for a couple of years. It now runs at Disney's California Adventure. It is described as the Main Street Electrical Parade for a new generation with technically modernized effects, new music, and characters.
Oh, it's going to have to be really all of that to win me over.
It says it's all of that.
Okay.
It says it's all of that.
Yeah, how I feel about Electrical Parade.
I know how you feel about Main Street Electrical Parade. It is Main Street Electrical Parade 2.0, honey.
I can't tell you what Spectro Magic did to me, like how I had to grow into that. And I did.
Gosh.
But I'm just saying.
Man, who moved to cheese? You are not good with change. Okay, number 6. This restaurant name is fantastic. So the restaurant name is called Award Wieners. Now, I would just say, looking over some of the restaurants at Disney California Adventure, I feel like they offer a lot of hot dogs and corn dogs. Which I'm going to be honest, that's not what I expected at California. Sorry, total stereotypical. I was expecting avocados and quinoa. But no, it's a lot of hot dogs out there.
I think maybe it's the pier vibe is what's producing the hot dogs.
No, there's more. This is just one of the hot dog, corn dog stations. Okay, but that's not what we're getting here. Okay, but this restaurant is called Award Wieners. Mm-hmm. It is located in Hollywoodland, and here they don't just serve up mouth-watering hot dogs. They are also known for their warm funnel cake fries.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Often topped with lots of yummy sweets like fruity cereal, cookies and cream crumbles, whipped cream sprinkles, and other fun seasonal toppings.
Wow. So,
that's what we all need, right? Is funnel cake fries topped with sugary cereal. The breakfast. It's
breakfast on a
plate. It's breakfast on a plate.
Okay.
At Award Wieners. Okay,
weird.
Number 5.
And this was number 6. Wow.
That's number 6. Number 5, World of Color Nighttime Water Spectacular.
Yes.
We covered your face. If you're not watching on YouTube and you missed that face, it's fantastic. We covered that, 2 weeks ago?
Something like that.
It's a must-do.
Yeah, it is.
April's a blur, but it's definitely a must-do.
Yes,
okay.
It is.
Number 4. Okay, that was 5.
Wow.
Number 4. The Carthay Circle Restaurant. Okay, the must-eat at the Carthay.
I think it's Carthay Circle.
It's an A-Y. It's an A-Y.
I know. I've got it in mind too, which is weird.
That is weird. A must-eat. Carthay Signature Fried Biscuits.
What?
These little balls of dough are stuffed with white cheddar, bacon, jalapeno, and served with apricot honey butter.
Holy moly.
Right? So we got to go there.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Number 3.
They're bringing it with the food.
Okay. These are all attractions now. Number 3. The Radiator Springs Racers.
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly, 10 out of 10, this is one of the best things to do at Disney California
I've got
Adventure.
it on a Tomorrowland list to talk about at some point.
So it's like test track, but with a lot of outdoor sequences, and they say it feels like you're in Ornament Valley, which is that like Arizona? It looks kind of desertish.
Okay, we'll go with it.
Supposedly, it's the best ride at Disney California Adventure. Best ride.
That's strong.
They say use your Fast Pass for that. Hands down, that's what you need to ride.
Huh.
Yeah. Number 2.
Okay.
The Incredicoaster.
Incredicoaster, yeah.
This used to be, you're going to correct my pronunciation on every single one? This used to be California Screamin', which is described as one of the best coasters you'll experience at a U.S. Disney park. It looks like an old wooden roller coaster, like the up and down hills. Like it's not a twirly kind of a thing.
Right.
It's like up and down hill stuff. But it's been rethemed with The Incredibles.
Right.
And everybody says, it's been lightly rethemed with The Incredibles, but it doesn't really matter because it's still an amazing coaster.
Okay. That's cool.
That's what they say.
That's the one, I guess it's like behind the big Mickey wheel that.
Yeah. So when you look at a picture of Pixar Pier, you see the Ferris wheel and you see the Incredicoaster.
Right. Okay. Awesome.
Right. Okay. So number 1, would you like to guess at what number 1 is? What have I not mentioned that you feel like we have to do there?
The big Ferris wheel thing, Mickey wheel.
Hello? Avengers Campus.
Oh, yes. Right. Avengers Campus. I just talked about that last week.
You just did that last week. It does feel like it's been a month, though, doesn't it?
It does.
This
it's
last
been a
week.
long week.
It's been a long week.
This week has been a long year.
The Avengers Campus. You covered this last week. That is a must.
It is absolutely a must.
That's a hard must do.
Yes.
And I would guess that this is going to pull some people from the Radiator Springs Racers.
Got to, right? It's got to, because there's multiple. The Avengers Campus is immersive. It's it's multiple locations, and the
Yeah.
Dora Milaje is there.
Yeah, the Dora Milaje, right. I mean, Dora Milaje isn't anywhere else. It's just at the Avengers campus.
Yeah.
I remember what the Dora Milaje is. Don't pretend like I don't. It's those women that can kick your butt from Wakanda.
That's right, and take old boy's arm off.
I know Dora Milaje. Me and Dora Milaje are like this.
I know. I've got the same sensibilities for sure.
Okay, so there you go. Number 1, Avengers Campus. And number 10 was Guardians of the Galaxy. So that is a strong...
That's a strong list,
That's
man.
a strong top 10 reason.
And in the middle, there's the fried biscuits.
So at what point do you cave and agree to go to take me to Disneyland this summer?
I'm ready to go.
You haven't booked it.
They
At
won't
what
let-
point of the process are you in?
Contemplative. It's another random movie deep cut there. Oh boy, I love you. I do. All right, I'm just getting myself ready here.
Okay,
You ready
World
for World
Showcase. Lay it on
Good
me.
job. I like that. I'm like, we're going. We'll try to go this summer.
Take me. Don't you carry me anywhere.
I brought you all the way to Nebraska. What you talking about? So Sunday, 2 days ago, was our normal recording day.
Gosh, how was that 2 days ago?
I know. The Oscars were held. Did you even know?
I think I saw something about that on Twitter.
Yeah. So Walt Disney Company had a heck of a night. They had 15 Oscar nominations.
Ow.
Yeah. Nomadland, which I didn't even realize was a Walt Disney production through Searchlight Pictures.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah. We talked about it like last night.
Me and you talked about it last night?
We talked about how Frances McDormand.
We talked about Frances McDormand. I don't remember the words Nomadland.
I told you what the movie was about.
I don't know why you love me.
The van.
I don't know
Remember the
why.
woman in the van traveling? Okay.
I don't know why you love me.
It's because of stuff like this, honestly. So yeah, it had 6 nominations, and it won for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Leading Actress.
Okay.
Yeah, if that was Frances McDormand, and a woman of color.
Frances McDormand's not
no
one.
won the Best Director.
She was the director for Nomadland?
No.
Oh.
Frances McDormand won for Best Leading Actress. And the Best Director is a woman of color.
If y'all don't already feel sorry for her.
It's
really
like this
should.
all the time.
You really should.
All the time. It's like this. I love it, though. Also nominated were for various categories was Soul, Mulan, the one and only Ivan, Onward, and the United States versus Billie Holiday.
Wow.
Oh, and a short film called Burrow. Soul won for Best Animated Feature and Best Original Score.
As it should have.
Okay.
I loved Soul.
I know. I did too.
Clearly, I loved it more.
Well, yeah. Okay. But
What did you think should have won?
Soul. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Soul should have won. All Disney things should win.
Well, I mean, I said as it should, and you were like, oh, okay.
I didn't be biased. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I'm biased towards Soul?
So I thought it might be fun to go back and look at. It wasn't their first Oscar. It wasn't Disney's first Oscar, but it was probably the most groundbreaking Oscar that Walt Disney won. So in 1939, this is the 11th Oscars ceremony. Walt Disney was presented with a special award for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Wow.
Yeah. It was honored for, this is a quote from the Academy, a significant screen innovation which has charmed millions and pioneered a great new entertainment field for the motion picture cartoon. Because Snow White was the first feature-length cartoon.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
So they got a special award. They didn't get an Oscar.
Right, because there was no category. Plus, it came out like 2 years earlier.
Oh, okay.
Right. It came out 2 years earlier. So it had been such a thing for 2 years that they we got to give this guy a special award. Famously, they gave him a full-size Oscar and 7 miniature Oscars.
Oh, now that's fantastic.
Isn't that great?
But he didn't get an Oscar.
It was a special Oscar. I mean, it was
like
considered an Academy Award.
Like an honorary Oscar.
It was a major award. I'm glad we crack ourselves up because I don't know that anybody else finds it funny at all. So Walt Disney had always wanted to draw a story about Snow White, or to draw Snow White's story, since he had been a newsboy back in Kansas City. He saw a silent film adaptation of the story, which is a Brothers Grimm story. If you know anything about Brothers Grimm stories, they are grim.
They're grim, yeah.
They don't have happy endings and all that.
That's right. It's like the Tales of Beetle and Bard.
Just like that. Yes. Except also real. I'm getting choked up here.
Choked up over Snow White animation. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Rightly so. That witch is scary. So production began.
Oh, that's right. She scared you in the ride.
Like I peed a little bit. So production began on the movie in 1934 and premiered in December of 1937 at the Carthy Circle Theater in L.A.
Oh, now look at
How about
there.
that?
I was wondering how you're going to tie that in. I thought he's not even in the same state. But then I guess you are in the same state.
I am actually in the same state. The state of confusion.
Clearly.
So this is what was cool. They were innovating. I mean, Disney's always been known for innovating, right? Especially in their animation. And so they were innovating the entire 3 years, coming up with new things all the time. And so the artists that were working on Snow White were also working on the silly symphonies, just their regular shorts that would play at the beginning of movies in theaters.
Okay.
And so they would use those silly symphony shorts to practice some of these innovations that they wanted to put into Snow White, just to see if they would work. So that was new and different.
For example.
Well, for example, they pioneered the one famous example is literally in my notes.
Well, I thought it might be.
They pioneered the multiplane camera for the first time in a feature-length movie, but they had tested it out in 1937's short called The Old Mill. The Old Mill won an Oscar for the best short subject cartoon category.
Okay. Multi-plane camera, so like 3D, being able to go around.
You can literally. It makes it seem like you're walking through a forest, but it's animation.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Right. I got you.
And so in 1938's Oscar ceremony, they actually won the Oscar for The Old Mill as short subject.
Okay.
Right. But then that same year, they also received a special scientific and technical category Academy Award for creating the multiplane camera. And then they used that in the making of Snow White.
That's cool. I always love it when animated films get awards for camera and lighting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, and you can see it when something really new happens. You can,
yes,
you can totally
absolutely.
see it.
But I love that they get those kind of awards.
And Snow White, she's the first princess, right? She's the first Disney princess. And so
often overlooked.
Very
much. Marginalized, Snow White is.
Yeah. So, all those things we've come to associate with princesses, their movements, their hand movements, their walks, all these things, these elegant style. The artist invented that all with Snow White, right? So how did they do that? Well, they drew from their experience in 1934's drawings of the Goddess of Spring, which was another short story that they made, and they had realistic-looking humans in that short story, in that cartoon.
Okay.
And so that was part of what they had practiced doing real people as opposed to these cartoon characters. But they also had Marge Champion, who is their live-action model for Snow White. And and hopefully we'll be able to, on the YouTube, we'll be able to show there's an actual Snow White-esque bodice that she wore as part of a costume.
Wow.
And so she would walk and she would move, and they would capture all that and try to mimic that in Snow White.
Oh, wow.
That was really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. So think about that, though. 2 years after the movie, they give them an award, right? And this
a major award.
A major award, an Oscar, in fact. And because this thing must have been so, mind-boggling to audiences,
right?
How he did
how they did that,
right? And look what it has spawned, right? We now have multiple dozens of possible winners of feature-length animated movies every year,
right?
And just Disney movies alone. Look what we have. We did a whole segment once on Disney princesses. Yeah. We've all been in feature-length movies.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
that's very cool.
I had another little piece here, but we don't really have time for it.
Is it enough for a bonus?
It's enough for a bonus, or we just save it till next year's Oscars.
Okay, we'll see.
Maybe
a bonus episode this week.
Maybe. That sounds good.
Maybe a bonus episode.
Because we got nothing else going on. But we love our listeners, so we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. We'll just leave this stuff right here.
Right here. Maybe that'd be fun.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sold. Look at me finishing early.
So how about that? We were both in California.
We were both in California, and we both talked about Carthay Circle or Carthay Circle.
Wow. We like this.
We are like this.
Like that.
Why wouldn't we be?
Why wouldn't we be?
We're going to Disneyland this summer, too.
Apparently. I'm very excited about that.
Well, folks, that's this week's show. We are super happy to bring it to you. I'm frankly a little bit amazed that we brought it to you.
I'm happy. I'm thrilled to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what to do. Now go out and subscribe to this show on your favorite podcast platform. And that way it comes to you automatically. Give us a rating or a review, and it'll other users will be able to find us.
Absolutely. And if you're looking for more things Disney, please visit scfadp.com. That's S for Super, C for Cali, F for Fragilistic, A for Awesome, D for Disney, P for Podcast. We may have a bonus episode this week, which will be exciting, so be on the lookout.
Just found out about that, but that's okay. Keep an eye out for that. We've been pretty lax on social media just because we've had so much going on. Yeah. So, I'm going to lean on that for a little while, but we will try to get back out there on the socials and engage with all of you. We love you.
For sure.
And with that, folks, we hope to see you real soon.